Hey, hey, Hypergraph, how you doing?
Hey.
So just a heads up, this is not a stream.
I grab some headphones. It's a little quiet. Just a sec.
Okay, sounds good. Let me make sure it's on speaker. Yeah, it's on speaker.
Let's see here. Okay.
All right.
You check.
Yeah, how are you doing today?
Hey, that's much better. Good.
Okay, so yeah, I'm using speakerphone on my phone on Discord. And for the record, again, this is not streaming, but I am recording this as a video. Is that okay with you? And if it's not,
That's fine.
Okay, I'm thinking of this as a Jeffry session, if that's okay. So I was gonna skim over the translation of the Shiopon Tactics Guide. Did you read that already?
I did.
Okay. And I think he again, he's using assisted tools. Volcano Shed's using tools to help with the translation and try to figure out what Shiupon's saying. So let me take a look at some of this here. So Shiopon definitely has a beginner approach and then a more intermediate guide as well on his tactics. So the first thing he says is there's problems using 6P in a traditional way. So 6P would normally be most characters' elbow, and Jeffry has an elbow, and it has similar frame sets as an elbow. However, both on counter hit and on crouch hit, the problem with it is that the opponent can still fuzzy guard, which is one of the big deals about elbow for most characters, is that usually on a counter hit and usually on a crouch hit, you can force the opponent into a forced two-choice guess between the throw and the mid attack. But in this case, if the opponent just sees Jeffrey's 6P and assumes that Jeffrey is not going to continue it, then they will just kind of, then they can just fuzzy guard. And that would work, right? Because it's +5 on counter hit, and then on crouch hit, it's also like +4, +5, +5 as well. So the best you can get with 6P is +5. So if the opponent trains themselves, they can always fuzzy guard, and then Jeffrey then has incentive to either go all out by doing 6PP or not. But the opponent could also just quickly input fuzzy guard and block, right? And they would still have a pretty good chance at blocking the follow up. And if it was, and in either case, the 6PP would have been guaranteed anyways in those two hit situations. So because of that,
I thought that was pretty interesting. I was just looking at the frame data. The only downside is on crouch, PK is only +1, but
yeah,
I guess that is a pretty good trade-off.
So P plus K has. So if we're looking at P plus K, right?
Yeah.
Then P plus K on counter hit is +8. On normal hit, that's okay. That's actually what we want. Is we want the fact that counter hit is +8. It's +1 on normal, so this is a fine move. This is actually great stats. Actually, this is fine. And then let's see, counter hit. And let's look at crouching right now. I'm looking at it in training mode. +1. So basically, the problem is you just want to counter hit. You don't even crouch. You just want to counter hit. Crouch hit doesn't matter as much. So Jeffrey's aiming to counter hit with this. What that means is basically +3 or better.
Yeah.
You want to do it, and against the 11 frame jab is +4 or better. And fortunately, most of the time you have +4 or better. A lot of times you have +4 in this game when it's not like standard +2 stuff. So basically, he's just always aiming to counter hit, and that actually makes this a little easier to check. Not in training mode, but when you actually play against a live opponent, you can this thing you can kind of see if they attack into it, and then if they do, you know, I would recommend first, you know, doing some kind of mid, right? But the derivative they're talking about is the punch follow-up. I think that's a typo here, right?
I mean, it has a punch follow-up.
Yeah, it has punch follow-up, meaning the derivative meaning that you can actually confirm into that if you get the hit. But actually, the real power of this move is actually getting the counter hit into a throw. But you can always threaten the follow-up if they like to attack right away. And this would open them up to... This would actually make them more inclined to either defend or try to crouch. But if they crouch, the throw would have still beat them because of this, because of the +8. So because of the +8, when you hit them, if you counter hit them with this and you got +8, they can't duck. They could duck if you did like the punch follow-up, delayed, but they wouldn't be able to duck if you just went into throw right away. So this is really powerful. This is actually a very good to use, learning how to use this move. Yeah. So it's P plus KP. So we'll suggest that correction to Volcano Shed. So that punch follow-up, what it really is it's just there to threaten people that try to attack right away. This will really discourage them from doing... This would open them up for being like P plus K counter hit into throw would be pretty good. But actually... But P plus K into 6K is just fine as well. So...
Yeah, I've heard... So in the Wiki Strategy Guide, they talk about P plus K backdash a lot.
Very good, yeah.
But yeah, pretty interesting attack.
Yep. Then, but he's using for 2 choice. Oh, okay, so he's recommending 3 P plus K. 3 P plus K is really good. What is the stats on 3 P plus K when they are guarding it?
It's -8.
-8's fine. Just means you do guard throw escape as your default, and you do evade throw escape otherwise.
And yeah, on counter hit you get an okay follow up on counter hit.
Yeah, counter hit you get combos quite a bit. I just don't know them, but they're good.
You get like 2K P for most of the cast, I think. Some of the lightweights you might be able to get a little tiny bit more.
Yep.
But it's not launcher damage, it's like 55 to 60 damage.
Yeah, so Shiopun basically says when we're using P plus K, right, if we get a counter hit, we want to, but if we only get the normal hit, you know, then it's probably just doing like a low punch. It's pretty solid. Low punch or high punch, it's good. But, or just crouch dash and like fuzzy, it's fine. Like if you want, let's card. Yeah, so P plus K is another move where you fuzzy guard if they block. So if you don't want to stress about the normal hit, if you think it's going to be a normal hit because you just don't see them attacking, just do a crouch dash after. It's really good. Because you can do a crouch dash, and while you're doing that crouch dash, you can respond to what you think they're actually going to do. So it buys you more time to guess what they're going to do. There's nothing wrong with doing something like this and doing crouch dash, and that if they happen to block it, that crouch dash is a fuzzy guard. That said, So then again, Jeffrey says once you get the Nitaku, 3P plus K is an easy thing to do because it's relatively safe, you know. And then, but also throw, right? And then he says basically like, let's see. And then after that, he says use low throw, and that's really important point about Jeffrey. Jeffrey is a character where the opponent actually, a stronger opponent should learn how to crouch dash against him a lot, or duck it, or 2G against him, because he has a lot of like +5, +4, and because of that, his design is daring the opponent to do fuzzy guard, and then if they happen to do that, he can low throw them. That's a hard read, but I think it is an important part of his game when you climb up to once you've gotten comfortable doing damage with him in general, then being able to just see what the opponent's doing and reading is really the key to Jeffrey. I do think Space-Time is getting better at observing what people do, and he might be doing it unconsciously, but he's getting better at that. And I think this is the reward for spending all the time that you do with Jeffrey, is that he's a guy who's going to crack the opponent's aggressive option when they have the advantage, and also punish them when they have a disadvantage and they use it to fuzzy guard. So I think it takes a while to get there, and that's why it is a slow road. That's why it's a road filled with a lot of losses. But I do think Jeffrey can be very scary once he starts like basically doing what we call reverse Nitaku, which is you're in Nitaku, but you're countering what they're doing directly. So, all right, I'll go ahead and invite you. We'll start with the beginner plan, but if I skim the intermediate plans, then it talks about getting good with toe kick, which is a very hard move to get good at, but backdash is a very good way to do it, right? So, like you said, P plus K, backdash 2K, very good setup. Finding other moves that have a range after it's been blocked is a really good way to bait with it, and then probably land a 2K.
Like moves that push you out of range.
Moves that kind of play at the right range, so that they're, you know, kind of the way that my Leon works is I kind of know that I'm playing at the edge of elbow.
Yeah. They didn't. Yeah, they didn't mention any specific moves, did they?
No, but they're just talking about. But also they're talking about that you could use 2K in Nitaku, right?
Yeah.
What is the speed of 2K?
It's pretty slow. What's it, 17?
17 is good. 17 means +5 in against most characters. In general, it means +5. +6 if you want to be really secure, but +5 is enough. So that actually means like if you block a low punch, you could do low kick, and it would work as the Nitaku option there, or it would actually work in that situation if they mashed. So.
Did you send the invite yet?
Not yet. I'll send it right now. I was just kind of reading the guide here, but I'll send you we'll do a room. You want to set these to first to 5s, first to 3s, first to 1s. First to 1s has a lot of downtime, but it's okay with me.
First to 5.
Okay.
Probably good.
We'll do random. We'll have it reselect random stage though. It's still pretty fast. So let's put it off.
Yes, I was right. 17 for 2K.
Yeah, 17 is a really good number. That's standard for a launcher. And the fact is toe kick is actually a safe on block move, right? So.
Yeah, and then 3P plus K and 2 3P are both 16.
That's really good. That means, yeah, like if you hit with your low punch, it means they're pretty good moves.
Yeah.
I think I sent you the invite already. I'm gonna change.
Yeah, I think I'm coming into it. Okay.
Alright. I'll do Yakuza. I think I remember you saying you don't like the Marduk costume. So.
Yeah, I think it's not a big deal. It's like, I mean, it's fine. Yeah, it's not as bad as some of the other ones. I think the one that throws me off the most is the Sarah one. Looks.
Yeah, the bride.
Sarah?
Yeah, the bride. It's like it's Bride Nina, but it's not many people even know about the Bride Nina costume. So. Oh, you got family, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and take care of family, no problem.
Me to quiet down a bit. Okay, I guess she's just yelling at the kids.
Nice.
Ooh.
So that's the low punch in the backdash into. Oh, that was it.
That was
That was it. It's hard. Like it's hard when you have a mental stack. It's gonna take me a while to get used to this. Yeah.
Yeah. Good first round, first game. Okay.
This is it's very fun working on Jeffry. So. But you can see how strong just backdash into knee was, like after a blocked low punch.
Oh, yeah, especially if you do Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
Or, well, that's toe kick, into knee. Yeah, the problem I've had with doing that is oftentimes the knee will whip if you don't get the spacing right. Oh. Yeah, nice.
Thank you. I got it.
It wasn't even counter hit.
This move is so good. Using the backdash. Now, again, in this situation, you could duck, you could attack, you could evade. And I think evade even works for some reason. I don't know why it does, but it shouldn't.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Okay, no problem. Don't worry, we are family men.
Just a sec, I'll get right back.
No problem at all. Alright, so for the recording, I am reading the Shiwapon's Tactics Guide. And we were talking about P plus K is a really good move. Takes us a while to get used to using it, but it's really good. It is a good substitute for elbow. For the purposes that if they block it, you can fuzzy guard. And if it's normal hit, you only +1, but you can low punch right away. It's pretty good. And then if you... but if you get a counter hit, that's what we care about. We don't care about crouch hit, so we're only looking for the opponent doing an attack animation. If we can see the opponent doing an attack animation, we know that we can throw. And we can also mix up a mid. Now, the beginner version is 3P plus K is a good beginner way because it gives it allows you to confirm into a combo. but you can pretty much use almost any of Jeffrey's mids. If you get a counter hit with P plus K, this if you get a counter hit with this move, this gut punch, then you can pretty much do any mid you want and any throw you want. Now you do have a follow up to kind of keep him honest. So you got this. So if you see like recovery hit, this is pretty good. If you just know this is gonna hit, but you just like if you're whiff punishing with this, then you can do the follow up. And I think let's see what the damage. The damage is not bad. So yeah, and the situation doesn't seem bad at all. But again, normally I don't see the opponent giving me any signs of what's going to happen. Then I can just fuzzy guard, crouch dash into standing guard. It's a very safe way. And while I'm crouch dashing, I can watch and see what they're doing. And when I see what they're not doing, I can maybe throw them, or I could attack right away. It's pretty cool. So this move is very good, and this is actually the true elbow replacement for Jeffrey. Why is it the true elbow replacement? Let's see. Alright. So the reason it's the true elbow replacement, elbow, in the case of the elbow, it's not a bad move. It's a good move, the single elbow is. But when most characters, when you counter hit with this, or you crouch hit with it, you get Nitaku. Your opponent is able to, your opponent is like unable to crouch under a throw, meaning they can't do fuzzy guard. And because they can't do fuzzy guard, it means that you're applying pressure with like a throw is really scary against them, because they're not going to be able to duck it, and they're not going to be able to avoid both that and the attack. And then if you know that they're going to be afraid of the throw and they don't want to guess the throw escape, so they decide they want to attack instead, you can condition by throwing them a lot, and then eventually they'll want to attack. When they want to attack, then you can do something like this to combo. You can do this, and you can even do this. This is a huge one. If you can get this one, then you have the chance to do, and we usually do backdash in the quarter circle forward throw. So we will hit with this, backdash, quarter circle forward throw. That gives us the timing that we need to know for doing the splash mountain. And the splash mountain is a huge damage dealer. This move is ridiculous because it's safe and it'll cause it. It is weak to evade, and it's weak to backdash a little bit.
Hey, I'm back.
No problem. I was just doing commentary for the recording. So, okay.
Awesome.
Go ahead and take some hits in there. Hit me. All right. Go ahead and practice a combo. Practice a Jeffrey combo or something.
I guess that one doesn't work.
Yeah, it's tough with heavyweights having to learn new combos just for the heavyweights.
Yeah, that one.
Go ahead and practice some Splash Mountains if you like. Have you been practicing Splash Mountain at all?
Practicing what?
Toe Kick of Doom. Have you been practicing that?
I have, but not in a while.
Yeah. So I always like to do the backdash. It makes it so much easier to time this quarter circle forward throw. Yep, there we go. That's all life. Alright, here we go. Here's the fight. That's guaranteed. So good. Look at how much life that is. More than half my life gone with that. Good punch. Good game. So it is a big theme in Shiwapun's Tactics Guide that Jeffrey does want to break down the opponent's fuzzy guard when the opponents start doing fuzzy guard a lot. It's really important. So, but to get there, you have to yourself kind of get good at fuzzy guarding and then being able to just see. That's what people do. So I'll work on that. Let's go ahead and spar in general.
I should.
You're gonna get good at punishing this. So this is the back dash, you know, home run. So much damage. This is so ridiculous. I'm teaching you how to use this move. Good. Oh, you will punish this move too. That's a good punish. That was a good whip punish. Good presence of mind though. So even though I did the throw escape, you were ready to keep fighting. Really good, because a lot of people just kind of like, wait, what? You know? So.
That was a good break. Actually, I was playing, say, Tiggy, and I would have won, but he did 2 really good throw breaks in a row.
Oh, awesome. It's okay.
Yeah, it was a front and then a back.
Just remember, if they do a throw escape, it does mean throw was a correct decision. So it's not a bad decision. They just guessed the throw correctly, that's all. See, that low punch saved you. Jeffrey will punish you for a bar.
I'm not used to people splash mountain. Space time's like the only Jeffrey I play much.
I am going to train you.
He did hit me with that a few times yesterday.
You can punish this, yeah. So you can, I think you can PK this, right? It's like minus 13 or something. Punish it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing this after jabs. Like, this is like training you.
Oh man.
We're gonna give you the free damage. You're gonna learn today.
Not fast enough.
It's gotta be not after fast, it's gotta be buffered. There, that was perfect.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. So good. If you get a counter hit, that's so good. That's such a stupidly good move. This is insane. Having this is even more fun than having Burning Hammer. You know. I think I remember the first time I did like the Wolf sparring room with like the new generation of Wolf players, and I think they were shocked at how consistently I could like Burning Hammer everybody. And, so just kind of realizing that like if they whip an attack, I'll just dash up and throw. Yeah. This is a good Okizeme move, by the way.
That is surprisingly well.
Very nice. Very good. Just like aim for, like, be greedy and want to punish this move. Because I think this is like really minus, right?
I was scared.
This Splash Mountain is way stupidly good. This is because 2K is such a safe move if it's not evade punished. Yeah. And just look at how kind of safe that was. Like, I mean, I think you can sidekick me like after you block this because I'm backdashing a lot. So. Nice. Nice. I didn't escape it. I didn't prevent it. That was so good. Nice toe kick, Adun. This move is so cool.
That move's so slow, but still got hit by
it's
it.
like everybody just it's a mental stack attack. People just watch it and they're like, I'm gonna block that. It's a good move. We're gonna work on these Jeffry tactics. Jeffry has cool tactics though. Actually, he's very tactical. If the main thing we're gonna say about Jeffry is that he's reverse Nitaku, that pretty much means he's all tactics. So, like, condition them with pressure and then condition them on reverse on defense too. It's a very scary thing. Oh my god. So good. Oh. All the backdash tactics.
Oh, very nice.
Thanks. You do need to throw more. So it's scary at first.
Yeah.
So the hard part is that I think the thing that makes it hard for you in our fight is that I take the life lead pretty quick. So, but and that makes throwing probably more scary for you. But
I was trying to throw earlier, but yeah, I was getting hit out of it every time.
Okay, we're gonna like I said.
But doesn't mean I should stop throwing.
Yeah.
Completely.
Right. It's you only really worry about throwing when your life is about 1/3 left. That's when you kind of have to be a little more careful about it. But throwing is really important in this game. That was good. There we go. That's the shield pump strat here. It's interesting how it changes like the way I've got to play this though. So I've got to like hit with my jab if I want to use P plus K. Right, like this. But I can fuzzy guard after it, you know. And so getting used to seeing this. So this is the shield punch strat right here if you watch the replay. I block, counter hit with the P plus K and go for a throw right away.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep going for this, so this is gonna train you to do a knee. if you do get counter hit by it, then you may have to do a knee. So. Oh my god, that was almost guaranteed. But Very good. This is a crouch dash into a throw. You can see how scary that is. Now this is not guaranteed because it's only +1, but you can see that mix-up is still scary here, right? If you want to know the fuzzy guard for this though, if it's just a normal hit, like if you see a yellow hit from Jeffry doing the P+K, the opponent can do 2G, 5G. They have to do 2G, and then the moment they see their character just start to crouch, go to neutral, 5G. So, yeah. Very nice. There we go. So I'm showing you the really scary applications of Nutaku. Very nice. Oh, that was good conversion. I was like, that down attack was your downfall. Yeah. Very nice. Oh, that's good. I didn't input it right. So we're just doing target practice today. All right, you've got this.
Okay.
Very good. Yep, just patiently watch. Very good. Excellent. Yeah, don't be afraid to do neutral or back throw if you have to. And Jeffrey's lows are kind of okay.
Oh.
Ducked under the jab and through. Nice throw escape. Nice throw escape. It's okay. When I do this, it is me kind of telling you to throw a bit more, but also but also get you used to the throw mix-up as well, or even just accepting the back throw if you have to. A lot of opponents are going to try to deny 6 throw as much as possible, so it's gonna be hard to find a way around that. But that is this is one of the hardest things for Jeffrey to deal with, is just simply guard throws get forward. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try something in this next game, just to see if there's a goofy way to crack somebody that's just guard throw escaping forward. But you just fight, and I'll see if I can pull it off. But I already think I have my answer, so it's silly, but it's fun. But there's reasons for it. So. Very good. Nice. Good. See, you punish a non-guaranteed splash mountain here. Oh, you can tech. Okay, so ground throw is not guaranteed here. Maybe on maybe on counter hit, but it's not guaranteed in general.
I don't actually know his back dash combo. Oh, nice. Okay.
Toe kick is a really good move. It takes a bit to get good at hitting with it, because I already have the skill set on how to hit people with this kind of a move. But
and how minus was toe kick?
I think he can still fuzzy guard after it. Like, he's pretty safe. That's why it's like a really stupidly good move. It's like it's too good because you punish it with Sabaki and you punish it with evade. But on block it's not really punishable. Very nice.
Oh, what am I doing? That's bad.
Neutral throw is not bad.
Okay. Oh, is that a dash? Evade crouch dash?
There no, but in the match a lot, yes. Like, I've done it a lot, I just didn't do it there, but here you can see how powerful backdash evade is. Very good. Good game.
finally got the timing. I did a couple throws, but they were too early.
Yeah. Okay, I understand. It sucks when that happens. Jeffrey has a good amount of stun on his moves. So if you counter hit somebody, there's a good chance you could throw too early. So you'll get the feel of it down. It's what we're here for. So
Yeah.
The hard part with counter hit is
I just feel the frames and I'll like knee somebody when they're doing a rising attack, but usually it whiffs.
All right. Very nice.
Yeah, see, I was too early, I think.
This works. This worked.
Wow, interesting interaction. Oh, guaranteed. Very nice.
Thanks.
I didn't hit check. I just assumed it would hit.
You gotta watch. You'll get used to confirming situation. Right. Just be glad I didn't do the max.
I can't guard escape that.
You can just PK. You can just mash like a low punch or something. Oh my god, very good.
Not guaranteed though.
That one was. That was a counter hit. I saw the red flash.
The life bar drained, or so I don't think it was guaranteed.
So it wasn't guaranteed timing, right?
Because if it's guaranteed, the life bar won't drain.
Yeah.
That means you hit the just frame. Oh, you got side throw or side hit, so it's super easy.
Yeah. Operation crack the opponent death guard throw escaping.
Oh wow, my crouch dash is just so slow.
You'll get used to it. I think you know my method of doing it. 3-2-3-2-3.
Oh.
Almost.
Nice. Oh. Oof. Okay. It's sloppy, but not bad, I guess.
Yep.
I do like 2 people SK a lot.
It's a good move.
Oh, nice. What's the break for those crouching throws?
That one is 3. It's similar rolls.
Down?
1, 2, and 3. 3-way guess 1, 2, or 3. And that one was 3. Nice.
Okay, nice.
Thanks.
Zoom.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, it was good.
Oh, I could have mashed out of that.
You'll learn to hit like an emergency button when you see this toe kick hit. It took me a while. So here, I nailed it after blocking low punch. So, so right now, I'm pretending to be the opponent that sees that his life is low, and so he's doing neutral throw escape.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah.
It's okay. We're giving you exposure.
I can't.
That's so good. Splash Mountain is such a... Tokyo Kaduma is ridiculous. So this is where you practice your throwing them into the wall and like doing like back throws to throw them into the wall. It's all good. VF is a mental stack heavy game, but you're doing well. We're doing our sparring practice, you know. So.
I don't know. Yeah, it is rough because sometimes it feels like I have 2K plus G, and the 1K, and like that's my non-throw damage. Because otherwise, if they're just doing 5G.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So that's kind of frustrating. But I don't know. Just gotta throw more, I guess.
Yeah, when we're saying throw, we're like, it's like a lot. Now, how to do it depends on the opponent, right? If we recognize the opponent is turtling up, then you really want to just throw. But if you... but another way, if we are actually getting into skirmishes, you can throw sometimes... Nice.
Yes.
Sometimes you can do it like... when they whiff, but you know that you don't have a guarantee, because throw is still faster than than attack. So sometimes, and there's a lot of different places to do it, but yeah. And then mixing it up adds up. So even though they don't all have to be the forward throws or the most damaging throws. Nice, nice. That was beautiful. Nice, see? You're punishing. So, you're like, you can't go for that, yeah. It's not guaranteed.
Well, he has the follow-up, the derivative, as they call it.
Yeah. But I want to go for the damage. So it's still scary.
Oh, you still got the forward throw, yeah.
Very nice. That was a brilliant throw to the back.
I actually got the distance just right. I've had a couple fights where I tried to ring out with that and I hit it, and then they are just like half a step from getting rung out, and it's like, oof.
Yeah.
Wrong call. But the frustration I was having with the beginner league yesterday was I couldn't throw people because they were doing a lot of strings.
Yeah.
But I also couldn't really use my lows.
Don't try.
And if I was just doing elbow, they were just blocking, so it's really hard to get damage.
So in that case, a lot of times if they're doing a lot of strings, you're gonna do something like low punch into throw, or low punch into launcher. Which is, and it takes a while to get used to doing it, but it sounds basic, it is, but it works.
I really gotta watch your frames against that move.
So right now, I try to do it when I block something good, right? And by something good, it's even non-guaranteed stuff, like a sidekick or whatever. And so what it is I'm punishing your Avari. Yeah. And if you play Moral against Jeffry, it's actually hard for him.
What was that?
If you play Moral against Jeffry, like you're sticking to defensive options when you're minus, or you're playing very much with the frames, then Jeffry actually has a hard time dealing with it. But he's good when the opponent's mixing up. He's good at mixing up. But also just playing Moral, like what I'm doing right now, and just waiting for my moment. It's really scary, like this, right? So it's like I blocked your low punch and I did 2k, and I think I hit you out of either backdash or an attack, right? And what this doing backdash on toe kick does is it actually allows me to kind of watch while I do the backdash, and gives me just a slightly little bit more time to confirm whether it was really a counter hit and I get the throw. Later on, I would probably, when I do the backdash, I'll probably just block if I see that I didn't get it, you know. Good. So as long as you don't play into it, that knee's not going to crush you, right? And if you hit it. Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh wow!
So like,
is so good.
So like, you see how like when I toe kick and you block it and I backdash, 3K will beat a lot of things you tried to do in that case. This is way too good. Such a good move. There's a whole flow chart about using this move, right? Like this is the pattern, right? So backdash, then I side kicked you. That was good. So you chased. Right, but look at how good just backdashing the sidekick is. Like after this, after the toe kick. So yeah, it's really good. So I like would go like this, and then I would just do this if I saw that like you were not, that I wasn't gonna get a toe kick. Very good. Very good. Good. That was a good punish. It was a punish at least, so. But I think you enjoyed the exchanges there that we were having. I think you can start to feel some stuff. I hope you're absorbing some of that.